Hey, what's going on YouTube? So today I've got a PCGS unboxing reveal. I'm not going to pull them out of the thing pretending I just got it and I don't know what the grades are. I'm just going to show you guys. I mean, it was a complete fail on my part. And just want to share the experience that I had recently with PCGS. This is my second submission. And what was I thinking? You know, some of the things that were going through my mind when I submitted these coins. All right, so with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so for my first submission was an 1837 capped bust dime. And let me zoom in here a little bit. And I just wanted this authenticated. This was a coin that I received for free. Well, it wasn't free. I definitely put a lot of hours in to helping another coin collector bring in some, separate the silver, bring it into the coin shop, get him his money. He just wanted me to handle everything. So I said, well, I'm going to keep a few items as a fee instead of you paying me cash, and he was cool with it. So anyways, I've never really owned a cap bust dime, and I thought it would be kind of cool to get graded. Here's some more shots of it. Try and zoom in as much as possible for you guys. So I'm not an expert by any means, but I find these older coins just fascinating. I mean, think about it. 1837. It's so old. And, just like what, imagine like, there were no cars, there was no technology. I mean, they, this is some hard times back in the day. I wonder what a dime earned you back then. Anyways, numismatically, I probably knew this was come back cleaned. I wasn't sure about the grade. I mean, VF is, I guess, fine. So with this particular coin, the main reason I submitted is because I didn't have any money in it, and it cost me $47.50 to send this into PCGS. I sent my submission in on the 20th. They received it December 28th, and I got it back April 8th. So it's taken a long time to get these back. I did designate just standard service on the Gold Shield. However, all my coins came back details, so they didn't take any pictures. So unlike my other order where I got a mixed bag of graded coins and detailed coins, they took pictures of the detailed coins and put them on the PCGS website, which they don't do now, I guess, if you get all your coins back detailed. So complete fail on my end. I thought I'd at least get one or two back. But anyways, I'm not going to gripe about that. It is what it is. So anyways, getting back to this coin. So 1837 cap bust. They're only minted 359,500 of these, which is not a very large mintage. But you guys got to remember, there weren't that many people in the United States in 1837. So 359,500 coins minted. It's probably a big number back then, considering our population, versus like the 359 million quarters or something we produce today, or maybe even more than that. So again, I just thought it was a cool piece of history. Glad to get it graded. I do have it listed on eBay for $175. I think that's a decent price. There's not a lot of comps on these just because they don't come up that often. And I've got a sale right now on my entire eBay store. So this one's going for $166. So hopefully someone likes this coin, and you can find it on eBay if you do a search for it. Okay. All right. So the next coin is an 1852 New Orleans mint dime. And the story behind this one is I actually follow a Silver Seeker, and as a member, every now and then I'll purchase, I'll bid on some of his auctions that he has. And when he was auctioning this one, he just said, 1852 dime in the description, and then when he turned it around, I noticed the O. So I don't think he noticed the O, but like, after I won it, I'm like, awesome, I got an O. So New Orleans mint is actually pretty rare. So I got this for $90 raw back in September last year. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can get an idea of what it looks like. again, I really like these old coins. I mean, the design's kind of bad. I mean, it's pretty poor. You know, we didn't have like really good artists back then. They were still in France or Italy or Germany, whatever other parts of the world. Again, you gotta figure like back in 1852, like we were still trying to survive here, you know, in this country. So our coins aren't the greatest looking ones back in the day. But anyways, so I got this for 90. Again, I spent the 47.50, sent to PCGS with my other coins I'm going to show you in this video. So I'm $137.50 all in on this coin, which ain't bad. I was hoping it would come back not cleaned or maybe a higher grade. Even clean higher grade is okay. So I got this listed for 190 bucks on eBay, and it's on sale right now for 180 because of the promotion I'm running in my store. But anyways, there's not a ton of comps on these, and I like this one too. It's a very low mintage of 430,000 because it's from the New Orleans Mint, and someone's going to want to add this to their collection. But again, this was the second total submission ever to PCGS, and I've never submitted like old dimes like this, so I had no idea what to expect. But I'm glad to have it slabbed, glad that it's authentic, and now it's investment grade quality, so it's a piece of history for sure. So those two there. The next coin is an 1890 Morgan. Again, similar story to the Seated Liberty dime. I got this from Silver Seeker on when the heck did I buy this? February of last year. So 16 months or 14 months ago. So quite a long time ago. I did pay up for this. I went 210 because at the time when he was showing it, it definitely had like proof-like qualities, and overall, it's just a very, very nice strike. There were a lot of these minted. There was 16,802,000 1890s minted, but I thought I'd get some type of like a proof-like. It has sort of a cameo effect, or maybe a higher grade like an MS64 or maybe a MS63 with proof-like. It's hard to see with this stupid bag on here. And again, it's just, I mean, look at the mirrors. I mean, they're very prominent in this coin, but it don't matter when they say it's cleaned. And again, I didn't see any cleaning. It didn't look like it was dipped. I definitely didn't clean it. And there's no like scratches in the field. So again, you guys got to take your chances nowadays with PCGS. Again, they're struggling to keep up with all the demand, and I think a newer grader got a hold of my submission, and it's just kind of sad. It's like December 28th, and then I get it back April 8th. I mean, that's a long time to wait after you've spent almost $50 a coin to get it graded. You would hope to get it back sooner and with better results. But so this one's kind of a fail. I'm thinking of just cracking this out and sending it in again, or just selling it raw. But I do have it currently listed. I'm totally losing money on this one because I paid so much for it in the beginning. And again, that's just more or less getting caught up in an auction on YouTube, which is fine. But so yeah, I've got 210 originally plus another 47.50. So I've got like $267 invested in this coin, and I do have it listed for $332 on eBay on sale. Originally listed at $350. So hopefully I'll get a bite on it. If not, like I said, I might just crack it out and sell it raw and just take a loss that way. But figured, the goal was so the record on this type of coin. Again, there's a lot of them minted, but the record on the 1890 proof-like is a 65 plus, and the record auction is $5,280. So I don't know. To me at the time, it was like I wanted to submit it, see if I can get some money back out of it. But that's the game you play. Sometimes when you overpay for a coin because you really like it, and then you submit it thinking it's going to come in a higher grade, and it comes in cleaned, you totally lost it. So, but again, someone's going to want this coin for their collection. And like I said, it might be worth more if I just crack it out and sell it raw. Okay, so that's that one. And then finally, the 1896. Oh, what is the story with this? Well, this coin I got on eBay back in December or right before Christmas. I picked it up on eBay for 45 bucks. The guy who listed it kind of made a mistake. Instead of putting an O in his listing, he put a 0. So he put 1896, and then he put the number 0 in quotation marks, which that's not how you list stuff on eBay. You put 1896-0, just like you would find it on the holder. So first of all, when I bought the coin, I figured it was 100% fake, because like, why would you sell such a nice coin for get out of the wrapper here. Why would you sell such a nice coin for so cheap, you know? So I was assuming when I got it would be fake, but then when I got it, I was like, man, this thing's real, like this, and it's really nice. Okay, so the story in the 1896 O, they made a lot of them, not a ton, but 4.9 million, okay? But at the time, these coins were just, they did a really bad job. They were all poorly struck, and they melted a ton of these. Like, they basically like destroyed a lot of them. So even though it has a higher mintage, finding a nice example is very, very hard to find. So normally like a mint state 67, 66, 65, there's tons of them, right? You know, and other mintages and other years. But this one's pretty unique. So I was looking at, you know, I did my research, and I was just looking at, okay, what had sold on auctions, what did PCGS have on their website? And there were a lot of coins that were mint state 63, 64, 65 that look like this. So normally with these coins, you think like, oh, there's no way this is uncirculating. I mean, look at the wear here, and there's no breast feathers. I mean, it's pretty flat. I mean, there's a little bit, but that's how these were struck. So that's basically how these things spit out from the mint. They did not do a nice job minting these. So I figured, like, what the heck, give it a shot. I got 45 bucks in this coin, throw another 47.50 for grading. If it comes back mint state anything, I've totally made out well. If it comes back authentic, I've totally made out well. But they said, nope, it's cleaned, AU detail. It's like, dude, really? Seriously? You're going to do that to me? So mean. So if this were an 1896, and I know it's not, but if it were an 1896 mint state 66 coin, which I think there's maybe one or two, the record is $528,000 November 18th, 2020, at an auction house for this coin. So that's why I submitted this. And again, normally I wouldn't submit a coin that is not as eye appealing, but that's just the standard, you know, what they go for here. So I was hoping it would come back, you know, mint state 63, I would even be happy with. Like, that's a $5,000 coin. Mint state 64, that's a $55,000, $60,000 coin. You know, 65, you know, it keeps going up and up. So it's pretty insane on this particular coin. But again, I'm not a huge dealer. I'm not someone famous that collects coins. They're probably just gave my submission to some new guy at PCGS or gal, and they just said, yep, all these coins are clean. Next, you know, probably spent very little time on it. So again, very disappointed with my PCGS results. But again, I have this listed for $900 on eBay. It is on sale for $855. I did have someone offer me $500. He's supposed to pay for it today. He hit me up last week. He's a loyal client of mine. He's bought like 4 coins from me in the past 30 days. So I said, hey, you know, if you want this coin, add it to your collection, whether you keep it in this holder or crack it out raw. You know, some people like to just hold coins raw. But again, just an example of like, man, this could have been like a super home run if it just came back, you know, mint state 64. I mean, then you're talking like this is a coin you could use to get a brand new car. And brand new cars nowadays, guys, the average is 50,000. So those aren't cheap anymore either. But again, this is just my submission results to PCGS. Let me know what you guys think. You know, don't beat me up too bad about like submitting. Again, I wasn't even going to do this video. I was like, man, like, should I really show like that I suck and I did a bad job submitting these? But, you know, I was going to do the whole submission thing where you show like me pulling the coins out of the holder and all that stuff. But, you know, whatever. So I'm not going to do that because most people that do those kind of reveals, they're full of it. I mean, it's not even close. It's like they already know what they're getting, and then they act all surprised when the grade comes in higher. You get guys, when you submit coins to PCGS, you get your grades emailed to you. Whether you want to open that email and know what your grades are, I mean, everyone logs in and checks it out. So anyways, this is my submission form, just proving that, I'm the dummy that submitted these. But again, let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I'll keep just doing stuff like this. I figured, hey, what the heck, might as well. So anyways, have a good rest of your day, and please like, share, subscribe, and appreciate you watching the video. Bye-bye.